everyone, it's Doki, and we are back with Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, last episode, I did a poem, and I'm pretty sure it was mainly towards Sakura? Anyways, the best friend, it was about her, and yeah, it was cute, so we're just gonna load the game right up and continue. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. A sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sakura and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Me and Worry smiled sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't mean to come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Cesari liked it, and Taladi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Taladi liked my poem too, He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Taladi appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs naturally grew a size bigger as soon as Taladi started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Taladi. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not first and have to figure it out. How do you explain that to her, Taladi? Wait, there's no reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Taladi? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be help me, Yuri. I mean, I do like her writing, and hers was cute, but I didn't understand it was feeling helpless. I didn't get that at all. I mean, then again, her poems was saying how how she hates people, And hers was just so deep and compelling. But both of them was right in their own way. They're all right in their own way. They both have different writing techniques and they need to learn to accept each other. So I'm just going with help me. Natsuki glazed at me, drying up the words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? but Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Talody, well, that's her problem. This is about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so much feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands friendly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like that. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did everyone feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Talody, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And nod to myself with newfound determination. Talody, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuka. Does that kind of stuff happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Talody, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alrighty, another poem writing. Okay, oh no, I have to fix my glasses. Okay, that's better. Let's do question. Puppy. Let's do agonizing. Let's do marriage. Let's do anger. Let's do holiday. Depression. Let's do silly. Let's do suicide. That's always a fun one. Let's do happiness. Misfortune. Let's do cry. Let's do judgment. Tenacious. Let's do secretive. Let's do landscape. Clumsy. Passion. Nibble. Let's do anxiety. There we go. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kaladi! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club after all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her corn purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the class clubroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Sayori suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Daladi to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough repatriation. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the club before she even told me. But you won't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so how did trick Misaki into making them? Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pop! Gah! Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and topples onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsaki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori roughly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsaki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsaki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? What do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Suki, then wraps her arms around her. Out of her seat? They're standing! These women are standing. Ah, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a big bite of Natsuki cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Huh. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Where'd you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Talody. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mission expedite. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Talody! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayon and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Talody to get some supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Talody? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind her. Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking kids to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simple things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would even make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Talody, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, fleeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland? Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Suri spins herself around the hallway again. Hey Taladi, this closet over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Suri like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Suri brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us into the classroom. Suri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Suri pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Suri starts pulling flashy crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, dropped one by accident. Smack. Ah! Suri bends over and smacks the forehead right onto the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayon spills all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Suri clutches her forehead. Jeez, Suri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Suri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Suri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Aww, she's cute. Suri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the one side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Talody. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Suri makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Oh, okay. I pass her on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter, so it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Suri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Suri. She has one palm of her foot and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Suri here. I hand Suri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Suri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Suri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. Ha! How hard did you hit your head? Suri places the bottle against the bump of her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned out most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Talody. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of obviously in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I always was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Talody, I don't think you realize it, but you've always been thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of things all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Aw, that's so cute! Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Talody, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that, so it won't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Suri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Suri hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't sit up so fast after hurting yourself. Ah! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. That is so cute. They have like the greatest friendship ever. They really do. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs to try to hide the bump, but with that much is said. In a moment, we made it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead onto the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sorry, Frankie goes around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found a poster paper too. Ah, sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Taladi. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Let's do Nosaki's first. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ah, good to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Dosaki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Suri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But she never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little not necessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. I feel like I'm stumbling on all these words and I apologize. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Achy, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I actually kind of like it. Because even though, like, Amy sounds like a great person. She sounds really lovable. She sounds like a nice person. But the fact that she likes one thing you don't like, you automatically won't be. And that's how it is in the real world. You know, like, at least that's how it is in school. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, convincing emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Let's do Sayori. Taladi, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. No way! Not even Nasaki? Well, I guess Nasaki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think that's it. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. That's so cute. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Taladi, will you give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. So hastily bent down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being an intention of her friend, she bumps right into me. So sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arms and helped her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. And the collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night to night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off of my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. Thoughts shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Okay, this is clearly a poem about depression. And I understand this game is like 2 years old, you know? And I understand it was popular, you know, so pretty much anyone will see it. But I really want to talk about this poem right now. Like, you can clearly tell, like, I feel like the happy thoughts are little messages she keeps herself in a bottle, and when she's sad, she pulls one out and she reads it. You know, it's like what her friends tell her throughout the day. So I feel like she writes all this to her friends, this stuff, you know, because she talks about her friends, you know, and how her friends make her feel away. So I feel like every time she hears something good about her friends, she puts in a bottle, and when she's sad at night, she reads them. You know, she puts it back. And I feel like that's a really, really great coping mechanism. You know, I feel like anyone can learn from that. Like, you can, like, when you're sad and lonely, just remember all the good stuff that people tell you, write it down, put it in a bottle. When you're sad, read them. You know? Because you know you are special. Don't let your mind tell you otherwise, because you are special. We are all special. Even if our own mind is telling us we're not, we're special, okay? We are. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is just magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. I feel like that is what is it called? Like, a foreshadowing. I feel like that's a foreshadowing. Zoe's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no matter more than a week later. And this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's do Monica now. Hi again, Paladin. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sorry, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. They're kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even at club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they once saw bright, beautiful colors, flashing, despairing, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony, a meaningless noise. The noise it once saw violent, grinding waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, kazai, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing Vivina on a pizza crust, and in his poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Save me and load me. So she's talking about the game itself. Yeah, because I feel like this part, the colors they want stuff, bright, beautiful colors. I feel like that's when you start up your computer, you know, and it's that loading screen. You know, and like it loads up. And like the noises of your computer, you know, like your fan and stuff. I feel like that's what they talk about. Sine, cosine, tangent. That could be like the numbers in a game, you know? Because that's math. And so I feel like when she's talking about this, she's talking about the numbers, like the files of her character, you know, like the build itself. Like I feel like that's what it means. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the spacey words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way he wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right answer. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation about with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem's about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this a tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. See, she was talking about the game the whole time. And Yuri. Let's see what you've been in for today. Well done, Taladi. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and tamely hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scouting of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consciousness. Well aware that a raccoon that's fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife for the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, our urge. The moon increments his face and reflects so much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in my eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic fervor and conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I feel like in this one, it's like foreshadowing to where, and I'm sorry, there's a lot of spoilers in this because this game is old, you know. But I feel like this one she's foreshadowing. And the raccoon, I feel like the raccoon is Monica. And I feel like the bread is her own skin. You know, because that's how I feel it. I feel like every single thing is all a foreshadowing. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Use a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and combine emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it as base value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my own more unusual hobbies. There's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about it. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Sergio also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. So, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be running a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, now it's a great place to stop. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy my just describing what I think all the poems mean and whatnot, in my opinion. If you guys have any other stuff that you thought the poems meant, definitely comment. If you guys have any other video games you guys want me to play, let me know. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles!